14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Clock running, under a minute to go, and a scoreless first quarter. They run on first down with Jackson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Tight end to the right, boy, tight end to the right. Move. Even. 4 down, even. 87's mine.
Yellow.
Check.
Check 13. Check 13.
Switch. Draw.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yellow.
A very lengthy opening drive, as this will be play number 12 coming on third and goal. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on?
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Rob Gronkowski punching it in from a yard away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other side, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try.
Slam.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
We got this.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Brady. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Shadow.
Check nickel.
Ozzy.
Throwing now is Brady. It's Jackson again on the reception. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
4 down.
Play action, now it's Brady. resulting in the sack. Nick Bosa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
Come on, switch it.
72.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Alpha.
Under 10.
Regular. Check.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 46 yards.
Watch the screen. Rush in.
Watch twist. Goal 50.
Watch safety green.
They run with Jackson out of the gun.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On play action, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hey, Alabama.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Here's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man
What you doing out there,
complete.
boy? This ain't no high school patty cake football.
Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 72 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot.
Yellow.
Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels. That's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
He's coming. Hey, check
Now, with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And the slot man goes in motion left.
You go tight.
Rip.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
72. Hey, Alabama.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Pressure comes and down he goes.
29.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now they send Carmichael in motion right.
Check. Hey, 66.
Watch twist.
Check it.
Watch twist.
Check 37. Ozzy. 72.
After the sack on first down, Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Yellow. That's a lot, 80.
Check 53's Mike.
You ain't doing nothing.
Look at this, a tight end carry.
Watch the edge.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it, start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Flushed out right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got a man, complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Under crunch.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
72.
Big edge. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hey, we got 3 down. 90 is a month.
Gold 50. Hey, gold 66.
Lucky.
SOS.
Let's go. No, 66.
SOS.
To throw, it's Brady. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Wait, 20.
Sacked back at the 46.
Check it, reload.
Check. Fresno.
Alert.
Fresno.
Gold 50.
He'll go for it. It's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ribley.
Light 22, he's coming. 22.
They go play action. Now Mahomes out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw.
Kill.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
3 down.
Let's go. No, 66.
Focus, defense, focus. 90 is a Mike. Rip left.
Check it,
Brady
reload.
now on 1st down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing might be
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Jump,
And that would get right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Yeah. Hey, switch gears.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh no, why did you not?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Sugar.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by 2-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, a quarterback of his caliber picked out 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
Thought square X would be open, and once it wasn't, I just fuck it. Fruit up the scanner. The game is not close. The game's close there. I don't throw that. Throw it away. Pick up your two yards. Now dude's gonna fucking hit me with the grieving.
They took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2.
Attack, attack!
Pick the edge. Come. Watch the edge, watch the edge, watch the edge.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Just quit, bro. Like, both our
Yellow!
Check three.
Here we go, finish the game.
Dylan now on 1st and 10. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Say, switch.
Here we go, 15.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Attack!
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man, Gronkowski complete.
Better drop something else, baby.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson, and it's been like this.
57. Not bad. I don't think I threw any picks.
All night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Carmichael didn't jump, but at least his helmet broke it up.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Slam.
15, yellow.
Alert, flare. Kill.
Gotta go, baby.
Now Dylan on the inside give. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Yellow!
Mike 3.
Easy.
I'm coming. Mike 3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Yellow!
They're running it.
Check 52.
Back to Dylan on 1st down. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hold
Check
forward,
nine.
ends up picking up
Well, I
nice
think
yardage, stays in bounds and keeps the ball rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Sponge! 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 No! Check it, hot read!
49!
The carry here for the big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown!
Rob Gronkowski, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And this offense continues to pour it on.
That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want the shutout.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And
he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Gonna try to take his head off, dude.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Push him back!
72!
90 is a Mike!
Let's get the ball.
He knows I'm finna
90 is a Mike! Rip!
but I don't care.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
29! Alpha!
I don't even run what everyone else runs either for these blitzes.
Slam!
Gold Bandit! Hey, Gold 66!
I don't gotta send all 60 though.
72!
Now Brady got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by 2-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Here we go, G!
I'm actually getting a jump ball.
This is caught inside the 5. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Yellow! 180!
Hey, here
I
we go!
really should for
Double tight!
average purpose.
Hey! 4 down!
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.